What's up, my Finland loves? It's Miss Finland D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News. Tamar Braxton is basically driving the title and the video, so it would make sense to jump right into why did Tamar Braxton cancel meeting up with Nene and Wendy. However, there's a whole process before that happened, and Wendy basically gave a play-by-play of the entire trip. So I do want to go through all of the steps of what happened that led up to Tamar Braxton canceling, okay? But I'm going to start with this story right here, and I want you guys to make a mental note of this story because it's going to make sense in the end when I finally explain why Tamar Braxton canceled. Now, we focus on the girls. We focus on legend Toni Braxton and the girls, but we can't forget that they do have a brother. That brother had a 24-year-old daughter who passed away a few months ago. May her soul rest in peace. When she passed away, allegedly the reason that was given to the public was that she had a heart condition, and that led to some complications, and that's why she passed away at such a young age. However, when they did the autopsy and the results came, it came that no, she did not die from a heart disease. She died from a heroin overdose. And maybe Tamar and the family knew her battles behind the scene, and it wasn't their place or their business to bring that to the forefront. That's a very deep personal family matter. So, you go ahead and keep that. But the media and the public was like, what? A drug like that? Really? I thought they said she died from A, B, and C reasons. And out of respect for the family, most of the blog pages did not post it because Toni, Tamar, Tawana, Tracy, Trina, all of them chose to be in the spotlight, okay? The son, daughter, their niece is not a celebrity. She didn't choose to be in the spotlight. So most of the blog pages were respectful and did not report that story. I didn't report that story either, but I have to bring it up now because it would make sense to why Tamar Braxton canceled her trip when we get there. It's not what you think, but just let me get there. But before we get there, let's get into all of the steps that led up to that. But keep this in mind. I hope all of you had an amazing and safe weekend. I'm doing much better. And I said I was going to take a few days off, but I couldn't take too long off. So here I am. So a few days ago, I posted a video of Nene Leakes and Wendy Williams reuniting. If you missed that video, just go on the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist and watch it and get the full scoop on them coming back together. But just a brief summary, most of you are aware that, Wendy Williams should be doing her job, hot topics, all of that. But sometimes she goes below the belt. She's very harsh. And Nene, over the years, did not like certain things Wendy reported, or the way that she reported personal, stories about her life. So she vowed to never ever go back on the Wendy Williams show or have anything to do with Wendy, okay? So, her friends, a Nene friend was able to pull a few strings, and she and Wendy, reunited, and they let, all the past go, and they hung out and all of that, okay? So go ahead and watch that video to see, find out more about it. So after Nene and Wendy reunion, they thought that it was going to be a great idea to extend it and have a girls, trip weekend. So when Wendy and Nene was on, and they were on the phone having a conversation about it, Wendy asked her, wait, it's just going to be the two of us? And Nene said, no, I think bringing Tamar Braxton along would make it even more fun, and it's going to be good, okay? So then it made the blog pages, and I even talked about it. Wendy Williams, Tamar Braxton, and Nene Leakes are going on a girls trip. I even read the comments of people referring to them as white chicks and all of that. So go ahead and watch that video for all the scoop. Well, I'm going to go to all of their pages and read exactly how the entire weekend and girls trip played out to the point where Tamar Braxton ended up canceling meeting up with them, okay? So it first started Wendy posted this image right here next to Delta, and she wrote in the caption, "Grab your poof and run to the plane." Yes, Miami girls trip. Now don't forget, it was going to be hurricane and all of this stuff, and yet they were still going. Okay, so Nene Leaks made a comment, "My sis looking good on the way, kind of scared of the weather though." Tamar Braxton responded, "I'm scared.com. Y'all two are my favorites and I'm here for the turn up, but I'm not trying turn up in the air in the hurricane." Exactly. Now most of you are aware that Hurricane Dorian was coming, but it, basically the path, switched up and now it's in the Bahamas. I'm praying for everybody out there. Speaking of the hurricane, I just posted an Instagram live of a man in the Bahamas with his family. The water was all the way up. I mean, it just looked terrible. He went on Instagram live and he documented everything for like 6 minutes. So I'm keeping that man and his family in my prayers. So go to the link in the description below and go to the backup channel to watch that video, and also subscribe. He's very detailed. You will see everything. Is a very terrible storm, so I am definitely praying for everyone out there. Videos like that and other stories that I normally don't post here will be posted there. For those of you who also love Serena Williams and her family, a few days ago was her daughter's birthday. I did post that video over there as well, so go to that channel to watch those 2 videos. And also please subscribe. Let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so that's how it started at first. Okay, and then let's go to the next picture. So Wendy arrived, and then she posted this image right here, and she wrote, "So far no rain, the poof and I made it to our fancy room. Tamar was scared of Dorian hurricane, so she stayed in LA. Nene will be here tomorrow. That leaves me to hang with my mom, dad, son, sister, niece, nephew, and brother-in-law. Family first." Okay. She then posted this beautiful image right here, and she wrote, "Oh, okay, so now Nene's flight is canceled. Both girls stood me up but said let's hang in the NYC. I'm good with that because I've got the judge in Maryland, Milan, who lives lavishly with her family here in Miami. All right, People's Court, Miami." So Nene then responded, "Girl, Tamar's flight is canceled. Me and my wig still trying, hunty." Tamar responded, "How about that? Trust me, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Like the worst mood ever." Okay, those are the comments from Wendy and Tamar. All right, then Wendy posted proof that she was with her family. Okay, so her son Kevin, her nephew. Go ahead and read her caption. Tamar Braxton responded, "OMG, that's a whole man, Linda." And Nene responded, "Growing up fast." And she posted these 2 images right here. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward. I love how she's, giving play-by-play, because people kept saying, "Oh my God, Nene Leaks Wendy Williams and Tamar Braxton in the same room or same gathering together. Girl, please prop up a camera." Like, people were just like, I want to be a fly on the wall. They just were like, "Please record it. It's going to be epic." Okay. Well, so far it's not going well. And Wendy posted this image right here. "There's no place like home. The poof and I made it out of Miami. At Nene Leaks and Tamar Braxton are coming over tonight for some good old chit chat. Girls trip, Nene Leaks, Tamar Braxton." Okay, the 3 of y'all propped up a camera. I'm trying to see something. I know, right? I'm loving this new Wendy having girls night. I love this new Wendy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the Nene Leaks page. Looks like it's gonna be a girls weekend after all. She tagged Wendy and she tagged Tamar Braxton. Okay, so this person wrote, "But Wendy already posted she was leaving Miami." Nene responded, "I said it's gonna be a girls weekend after all. I didn't say where." I didn't say where. So what's your question again now? Oh Lord. And then somebody wrote, "Yes, white." Yes, white tee with a knot. You better address the critics and keep wearing what you purchased with your money. Nene responded, oh, the critics needs addressing? Well, okay, I can't wait to share with you where you can purchase my new line of white tees. Several styles will be available, including a tee with a knot, off the shoulder tee, long cleavage, distress tee, and so much more. Mona Scott Young, loving hip hop. She wrote, have fun, ladies. Tamar responded, come on, Mo, where you at? And then Nene posted this image right here. Our girls' weekend is slowly coming to an end, okay? And then Tamar Braxton wrote, well, this was just, you see it said 3 hours ago. You might get this video the next day, but I'm recording it, in real time. So it was just 3 hours ago before Tamar canceled. Well, it better not end till I get there. Y'all non-planners. What about LOL sis? Okay? So that was that. Well, basically, Tamar was on the plane, heading over there, and then next thing you know, she started posting. Sometimes things just takes its course. I don't interfere with the universe anymore. What will be, will be. Vacation spoiled girl, she posted, drinking. And then it all went downhill. Offering drugs to people on a plane should be a crime. Period. I don't do drugs, and what if I had a problem? Well, I do. My problem is I have a problem with drug dealers and people who offer any drugs to you. That is not a joke. If I offer drugs to strangers, you are a drug dealer, okay? I hate drug dealers and drugs. They ruin everything always. This bleep exactly offered me drugs on the plane. The airline wanted to take off without sending him off of the flight, even with me on it. As much as I want to go and be with Nene and Wendy, I have to go home. I've never wanted to kill anyone with my bare hands before. This is a major trigger for me, and I'm sure for my family and any person or families who's dealt with this abuse. I'm from Baltimore. It hits different. I don't do drugs, won't ever do drugs, but a stranger offering it to me on the plane to cope and the airline acting as if it's okay has sent me in a depressive state. Be back as soon as I can. I'm not okay. Meanwhile, his high bleep is sleeping and I'm having the worst anxiety ever, okay? So you have people saying, things like, girl, just say you wanted no part of Nene Leakes and Wendy Williams, and you are just doing all of this mess just to get out of hanging out with them because, you don't want to be involved in spilling tea, telling your business, because in as much as, you like Wendy and you like Nene, you already know how this industry works. The moment people start falling out, next thing you know, your business is all over the internet. Well, Tamar said this when we were friends, or Wendy Williams going back on her show and spilling your tea and saying things like, well, I still got my job to do. So people were saying, girl, but I don't think Tamar is going to hop on a plane and do all that just to fake and go back home. Who's going to put themselves through all of that just to get out of a trip? I feel what she's saying, but she's doing the absolute most. I'm kind of harsh on different blog pages, leaving comments like, Tamar, if you're in a happy place with your man, and I'm going to put videos on the screen. Tamar was having a good old time with David, kissing on him, all that stuff is on the screen. If you're having a good time with your man and you're in a good, happy place, you're not in a gossiping mood, did not want to tell them no and hurt their feelings, you don't have to make up this elaborate story and, make this little thing a big deal. So what? Someone offered you, drugs on the plane. You tell them no, you report it, and you keep it moving. Why are you overreacting and making a big deal? What people did not report, though, in the story is that, because most people don't know this, and like I said, out of respect, the blog pages are just posting what Tamar said, but not the reason why she's triggered. Not the reason why she's upset. she just lost her niece to that. And for someone to just freely to be confident and be like, get some drugs, don't even know who you are, don't even know your history, don't even care in the open, it just sent her to that dark place that if you are going to hang out with Nene and Wendy, I don't even care who you're going to hang out with. If the whole purpose is for you guys to have a sleepover, have some fun, laugh, chit chat, all of those things, then you don't want to be the one going over there being sad. Her mood was completely shot after that. She probably just wanted to get back home to her man and her son and her family, and right now just cuddle on a couch somewhere with her man being loved on. And that's all she wanted, because she knew when you pull up at Wendy Williams and when Nene leaks, the whole point and the whole vibe was laughter, gossiping, having a good time. And that whole mood, her aura had changed because of what happened in the plane, and that mood and her mood was going to mess up, their entire weekend, and she did not want to do that. So that's why she canceled, and she turned around and she went back home. So maybe they will do it again, but they have busy schedules, and Wendy Williams' show is starting soon, so she's about to get busy again. Wendy is just hanging out with all of these people, collecting the tea and collecting, because her hot topic when she come back is going to be almost 2 hours long. Of course, they're going to break it up, but she's going to have a lot to talk about. So anyways, I'm wishing all of the girls nothing but the best, and I'm going to continue to lift Tamar Braxton and her family up in prayer. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you where they're posted, and I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.